Ladies and gentlemen, now yesterday I welled out a little bit more on some anvil packages in order to re-roll some pierce rates so we could finally get a full pierce rate set on Howzer, and I've been so lucky building up this character. We've got just over 90% pierce rate now, man, which is crazy. Like, especially on the ring, I just had some crazy rolls because this was actually the first SSR attack ring that I ever upgraded, and I was upgrading it, bro, and like 3 out of 5 of them were like really high pierce rate rolls. So I was like, okay, this is a pierce rate ring now, and I think that's probably the best way to go if you do want to get a pierce rate set. And it kind of is advised if you really do want to take advantage of characters like Howzer and also the Green Elizabeth and Hawk, that you do have a pierce rate set if you really do want to see those big numbers. And we did a bit of a comparison video of kind of some of the advantages and disadvantage of pierce rate gear with Howzer yesterday. However, I got a lot of comments saying take that Howzer into an elite gear BVB. We want to see this man in action, see what he does with a full pierce rate set. So again, we've got really good rolls both side. SSR gear, 90+% pierce rate on the base, and this is probably my favorite team at the moment for challenger farming, because the thing I love about this team is I don't need to use any specific food in order to actually win matchups. I can just go for the Fight Festival coin food, and that's what I love about Howzer. Like, this is a big kind of red cleave. We got Twigo for his unique here, and I've been doing some live streams as well with this team. But honestly, man, this is one of my favorite teams at the moment, and it really catches people off guard with Twigo as the passive as well, because your characters are so much more tanky than they usually be. I'll show you what I mean, especially with the gold buffs as well, man. Looking at like the stats of the gold buffs, literally I think all the frontline characters have over 200,000 health if we can get that gold buff turn 1. So I do think, like, running the Green Barn Howzer team as well in comparison, that this team actually performs slightly better overall. But we'll see. I'm pretty sure this is a bot here, man, but you're just gonna see some of the dirtiness of Howzer. So I think we'd be a little bit silly here not to rush gold. Just to make sure, man, just to make sure. We probably could, you know, go straight in with Howzer abilities and just cleave down my opponent very fast. But this is also like a massive pro of this team as well, is it is very quick for clearing the bot enemies out, which is always a very nice bonus. So next turn, we'll see what my opponent decides to go for. Again, I'm moderately, almost 100% convinced this is a bot at this point. They'll really show you some of the insanity of Howzer, man. He's just crazy. So crazy. So also, to have a very quick peek as well, we'll have a look at the stats of our characters just very quickly, and then I'm going to double upgrade on Howzer. So if we peer in here, like with a gold buff, look at that, man. Max health is just over 212,000 there. So it's mad. And Howzer, he isn't the beefiest when it comes to health, man. I think Gowther is. So I think Gowther's like 250k, and with this team you can like tank like multiple ultimates in a row. Mad. So it's a very good counter to a lot of Vault Rush teams. But you can see there, man, again, this is a bot. This is a much easier matchup, but like 2 Howzer abilities, yeah, just demolished. If we had double, what is it, Rising Tornado? Right, getting my, yeah, Rising Tornado just would have been an instant full wipeout there, because you really do want to draw more Rising Tornado than you do Super Cyclone, because there's a lot more damage off of that one. Let's go for a bit of Super Cyclone there. 2 Arthur abilities on Merlin. Again, that wasn't really a great showcase of a difficult matchup in the Challenger bracket. However, this morning with this team, I did beat 180k Whale with a Deanne Alt Rush team, and it was like the best moment of my 7 Deadly Sins career. Just when I woke up, because this team is just so enjoyable to play, because it gets you those coins so damn quickly, man. It's really nice. Also, it can win versus, I don't think there's like any guaranteed lose matchup. It kind of struggles a bit, especially if I'm using coin food against Hellbrum matchups, but it can still beat them. It can still beat the Helbram, Gowther, and King matchup. But yeah, it's all about the RNG. You kind of need to ideally go first and rush into a gold there, because that is a big part of the strategy. But sometimes, even if you can't get it first turn, you can line up a play where you draw like loads of cards, like ideally 4 cards, maybe get a second rank up, and then get it next turn. But yeah, it's very dependent on a bit of RNG there. Okay, we've got 145k matchup here. This is a very strong Deanna Alt Rush of Helbram, man. But we've got a pretty good counter plan to it. So I think here, do we just go for... trying to think about the play. I think we go for the upgrade on Arthur here, and then we shut down King, and then go for Super Cyclone. And then hopefully next turn we draw another upgrade card. That'd be very, very nice. Something with like enough damage so we can burst everybody down. Trying to think about the play here, man. Getting CC'd at all. Okay, my opponent's going full nuke on Gowther. Helbram and King, they're a little bit less menacing without Gowther for the upgrades, but they're still a little bit scary, man. Still a little bit scary. So I think we go for the buff here. Get everybody buffed up, and then Rising Storm and Super Cyclone. And there's actually a chance that we have enough damage here to kill King. Oh, not quite, man. Not quite. Not too far off, though. Yeah. Okay, we got a couple of Super Cyclones in hand. If we can upgrade those, then that's maybe a bit of a chance. Going full nuke on the Gowther there. So I think here, is it a fairly obvious play? Yeah, I think we just go for the double upgrade there. That should fully KO my opponent. And also, like, Gowther is just such a good addition to this team, because there's just so much Gowther can do, man. It just makes every team so flexible. Oh, I thought that might be a full KO there. Unfortunately not. Dude, if we just had one Rising Storm, that would have finished my opponent off. But I'm very glad that we managed to draw one. So what we need to do here, fire that bad boy off. And I think if we're really lucky, actually, we might be able to get full KO here. So yeah, I think that's going to be enough. And then do we just go in for 2 of these? I think so. Might be enough to get Guilt under them. Like Arthur, he hits pretty hard, especially in geared PvP, man. There we go, not too bad. But again, that wasn't too much of a test there, but also we didn't have like the craziest RNG when we did start off that match. But this team is just, oh, it's just my favorite, man. Favorite for quick farming, quick wins. It's a very, very nice time. But Howzer's just a beast. Like, he's such a good unit to invest in as well, because you just get farming gains everywhere, man. It's like elite geared PvP, like auto farming as well. Auto farming, the more you play this game, the more you realize like how big of a thing auto farming is in this game. You just want it to go as quickly as possible so you can maximize like every big event that you have. And the more you can build up that Howzer, the more efficient your auto farming strategies are going to become. So in all honesty, I think he's a top 10 unit overall to invest in. But also, I really do like Twigo, man. Twigo's a character I fully maxed out for the memes for a little bit of fun. But honestly, I just find myself building so many Twigo teams at the moment, because he's just so good in that unique slot for giving characters a crazy amount of survivability. Oh, this is it, man. This is it, isn't it? Right, let's go for that. This play just completely shuts down Green Barn as well. A previous farming team that I was using, and I did a video on last week with Howzer, is kind of the Green Barn, what is it? Green Barn, Howzer, and King Cleave team. And I've played a lot with that team, but I kept on running into kind of variations of this team here. And I just find the all-red team, it just works a little bit better overall, because I think there are just so many units that kind of counter green barn. So I think as the meta has moved on, it's a little bit better. However, green barn sometimes does better in some of the Hellbrun matchups. Right, should we just go for full cleave here on Howzer? I think so. Let's go for it, man. Let's go for it. Why not? It's a Howzer showcase video. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Come on, let's get him down. That's why this man is just a little bit ridiculous, man. Just gonna clock up that coin food like crazy if you can stack him out. And also, because he's dealing so much damage as well, he gets such a solid benefit from even like a little bit of lifesteal. But I know some of the big boys as well, they do kind of build Howzer around like full lifesteal sets. I've seen a lot of people go in for very, very heavy investments when it does come to the lifesteal. So yeah, maybe I should have attacked disabled there. Actually, it'll be fine. I think this is a KO, actually. Filthy teammate. Arthur brings, especially when he's got that gold buff, man, the single target just, it's very nice. Very, very nice. But there we go. And yeah, again, you don't need to reach any ultimates. I don't think we fight off like a single ultimate so far. And this is what I love about this team as well. It does feel sometimes, you know, a little bit toxic, man. But it does have that, you can see I've been using this team and nothing but this team all week in Challenger PvP. And we've got a 73% winner ratio. However, I did have a few gear upgrades that I've done since earlier on in the week. So we have got even more beefy CC-wise. So it's got roughly like a 3 out of 4 win ratio with the coin food. Again, the coin food and getting wins with that is a really, really big thing. Especially for Challenger farming and efficiency. Because, you know, the whole point of farming Challenger toward the top is to, what is it? Get the coins. Do we shut King down here? Okay, I think we just go for all of Howzer's abilities. So let's just use them in no particular order. Oh my goodness, no. Oh, wow. Dude, that felt a bit dirty, man. That felt a bit dirty. Oh. There are counters to this team, just so you know, lads. The Green Merlin, what was it? Green Merlin, Blue Lizhawk, and Gowther control team is really good at dealing with this team, man. Really, really good. And also, everybody's favorite King Brim team is also very good at dealing with it as well. Do we just go all in for that Gowther, man? If we get that Gowther down, bro, I think so. Thinking about going gold there, I was like, is that too much overkill? Arthur's just going to slap in. But yeah, I'm not too sure if that was a a bot or not. But this team, it just does so well, man. It's just ridiculous. But again, Howzer isn't a character. This might be the first Howzer video you're watching, he doesn't really work like that well in ungeared PvP, just due to his massive boost from the Pierce Rate. Kind of works okay in ungeared, but I like personally would not play Howzer in ungeared PvP. It's really this elite PvP where the character just shines and goes to this ridiculous level. But also this team as well are kind of lesser gear levels and lesser CC, providing that you've, you know, built Howzer with a solid Pierce Rate, does actually have a fairly decent ability to punch up. Again, in my experience playing this team, I have managed to beat even bigger whales than myself around that 170 to 180k region, and I kind of hope we run into a really good matchup today. But also, it does depend on the draws, man. Okay, this is a very close matchup here. don't really have the ideal hand for this one because we really want gold. This is definitely a player because they're running Alt Rush food. So I think what we do is we upgrade Arthur here. Actually, do we save the upgrade? I think so. Let's just go full Howzer, man. Let's go full Howzer for now. Just put a lot of pressure on. And then maybe we can look at getting some KOs next turn. Interesting. Okay, we got upgrade on Gowther. So we could probably, if King doesn't heal, is King gonna heal? Or Petrify? Oh no, he's going for the Petrify play. Oh, this one's annoying because I can't really do anything to get him out. So Gowther, like Gowther's doing a really good job at countering my Gowther there. So yeah, I don't really have like any great play. I can like Petrify that, buff up, like mitigate some of the reduction here, and that's going to block out King from healing. There is a decent chance here. Maybe I shouldn't have buffed up there. There is a decent chance, just because we do have Twigo's unique, that we do survive this, but somebody dies, and that somebody is probably Howzer. But then Twigo comes down, and this man's dead. I think my opponent had a pretty good turn, man, being able to merge straight into King's Petrify. If he didn't have that 1 out of 6 card draw there, he would not have had any counterplay to getting decimated by Howzer. Okay, right, I think we upgrade Arthur. We upgrade Arthur, and then we go in twice, once of the gold, once of a silver. And that gets, hopefully, King down. Fingers crossed it just one-shots King and then goes straight over to Gallant. Yeah, well, at least King's out of the picture, man. But this also lines up the play next turn, where we've got Arthur's ultimate. And we can use that to, I assume, remove Gallant. Actually, maybe not. We'll see, we'll see. I imagine the players drain, maybe buff up Gallant, use a Gallant ability. He's actually merged. Okay, so he's attacking in. Gowther, oh, Gowther's going down there. Bit of overkill on the Gowther. I think with the amount of control that my opponent has, I probably lose this. But who decided that, man? Who decided that? Certainly not me. I think we get the kill on Gallant, and then it's up to Twigo and Arthur, the boys, going toe-to-toe with Merlin. This is it, guys. This match decides who's better, Twigo or Merlin. Twigo has some fire, mate. He's got a little bit of beef on this man. I think next turn we probably light pillar and then buff up. Maximize draw. My opponent knows who the real threat is, man. Okay, just gotta get this friggin' Merlin down. What do we go for Arthur? Thing is, next turn. Oh, actually, I don't know. The worst play next turn that my opponent could use is Merlin's ultimate and then merge something on Arthur. But if we can get Arthur's ultimate before my opponent... Okay, I think we can. Yeah, we just need to use some Twigo cards. Okay, as long as there's no merge on the Arthur, we win, I think. Oh, actually, no, we get drained as well. Depends if we can get the Merlin down. I don't think we can get Merlin down, so I think we do probably, I don't know, it's really tough to call this one. I just don't know what's going to happen. Play on, boys, play on. Go on, Twigo, come on. If we'd have bronze, Yes! Oh, yes! Get in there, mate! Oh, fantastic. Oh, sick. What a beast, mate. What a beast. Force it. Our opponent's forfeited the match. Yes, lads! That, dude, that is insane. The Twigo comeback, boys. The MVP, the man of the match. That is a fat pog right there, lads. Play of the game. Wow. Oh god, I am surprised. I thought I had lost that one, man. I genuinely thought I'd lost that. But that was a really good match. I'm a little bit shocked. I'm a little bit shocked, man. That was awesome, though. That was really, really good. But let's have a look at our next opponent. I feel like we're overdue a Kingbrum matchup. I feel like one of those has come around the corner. 180k Kingbrum team. It's going to be an Alt Rush team. How big is the Alt Rush team, though? Okay, not too big. Only just below 140k. So I think here... I really do like this play. Just because it shuts down King. Because sometimes you can, like, use the Howzer cards, and then it just goes to waste because King heals up the following turn. Interesting. Very interesting hand. We can actually survive, like, 2 friggin' ults if we have the gold buff active. I think that is probably what we go for. Gold rush this boy. No Deanne ult next turn, so... Oh, yeah, unless somebody dies, but nobody's going to die, so we should be okay. And then we got... Actually, we probably don't have Arthur's ult. But I think next turn we can... fire off that damage, man. Probably get that King down. Yeah, it's a nice play in hand. Really nice play. Even without that, that's still a really good play. Okay, super satisfied with that. I think we can still survive the Deanne's ult. This team... I'm trying to think, gold or silver? I think silver's going to be more valuable. I think. Let's go for it. Double silver, boys, let's go! 116k. Very, very nice. That's what we like to see. And now we should have plenty of tankiness with the gold buffs for... There's actually even a chance Gowther survives, man, because his health is stacked with that gold buff. He's got the health set as well. I think he's got about 250k. Let's see what he's going to do. Come on, Gowther. Come on, you legend, mate. This is Deanne's ult. It's nothing to you. It's a tickle, mate. It's a tickle. There we go. Look at that. It just goes to show how insane the survivability is of this team. Let's have a look at Gowther's, what was it, max health there. Oh, it's 205. It's not quite as high as I expected. I'm not too sure why that is, but just fire off that. Make sure Deanne dies. Oh, that's going to be plenty, mate. Ah, well, there we go. That was a very interesting match there. But again, we were a bit more ahead with the CC on that one, man. Didn't come quite down to the wire. But we also do have the combat disadvantage of running coin food. But it's a massive efficiency advantage for sure. Dude, I can't believe that I only just learned. I don't know if you guys saw the video a few days ago. I only just learned this last week that cosmetics actually like go up to 5 in each slot. And since then, I've been like, coin food is all I want to run. because I just want to buy like every cosmetic now that's in the PvP store. So that's the reason I've been playing so much Howzer recently. Right, what do we have? And really good matchup here. Do we go straight in for the nuke? This man on the back foot a bit. I really like this. I kind of love this play, kind of hate this play. I don't know. This could go really, really well and just win me this match. Or it could, like, really mess me up. Dude, look at that. Merlin, bro. She dead, fam. She dead. What? Dude. That's why I like that play. This man, he cuts through Merlins like a hot knife through butter. This guy, Gowther on the sub, bro. Where's Gowther during that first phase, man? It's gone. Just gone. Oh, no. That's especially naughty, isn't it? Because then we can just counterplay by fortifying a gold buff. So that's upgrade Arthur. Go for the merge here. Straight into gold. And then we got 2 silvers next turn to shut down King. King might play regen next turn, potentially. That's all good, because we can... Oh, yeah, that's a dirty play as well, man. That's a very dirty play. She might have King's ult. I think we can still get King down damage-wise next turn. Unless there's a heal. But whenever there's also, what is it, ult gauge drain meta, man, this is a great counter just because nobody needs ults to get KOs. So here, let's go for the attack disable, use that gold, and let's use Rising Storm. And if we're really lucky here, everybody but Gilthunder. Oh, very close, man. Very, very close to getting down that Gowther. And then next turn... Yeah, I think this this may have been a bot that we were facing. I ain't too sure, man. Right, let's go in. Or maybe they were just trying to rush Gilthunder's ultimate and draw cards. Maybe that was it, boys. Maybe that was it. Right, well, let's go for maybe one more match. I feel like we need, you know, to end against some big old blubbery opponent, man. I've been really fortunate with the match making system today. I feel like every time, again, I sit down to record a video, it's just like we're getting some more straightforward opponents. But whenever I play BBB, just like, okay, I just want to chill out, grind some coins, man. Just like, I'll open the first match, it's like, oh, 180k whale. It's like, oh, great. Let's go. Let's go for it. But I think there's a lot more satisfaction in doing those matchups as well. Oh, okay, we got a equivalent mirror match here. So I think what we go for is, let's upgrade. Do I want to maximize draw here? I think I want to maximize draw. So let's start nuking the Arthur or the Gowther. I think we start nuking the Gowther here. There's generally not too much point nuking the Howzer toward the beginning. And sometimes Arthur, you know, does a lot of damage, has a lot of life steal. So a lot of the damage that you do deal to him can just be healed back. Let's see if my opponent has gold rush this first turn. Buff up Howzer, double nuke. Not a bad plan, not a bad plan. I think of the play that I want to go for here, dude. Maybe I manually merge this, and then Rising Storm, Arrow Shot. Because manually merging gives us 2 ult gauge, so that allows us to get to Gowther's ultimate, which is a ton of damage next turn that he has no way, I think, to play around. And also, if we wanted it to, allow us to get a gold buff the following turn. However, I think given the match right now, it makes sense to probably use a buff on Gowther. So I think we go for the silver buff here. And then fire this off. And then I'm going to merge this. Maybe I should have actually manually merged on Arthur instead. I like that. That had more card draw. But the other play gave us Arthur's ult the following turn. Which would have been nice for one shot on that Howzer. So yeah, I didn't really need the card draw. I should have gone for the ultimate there. So it's a very slight misplay. Oh, Twigo on the sub. I see a Man of Culture as well. Okay, he's thinking about the play. Pretty sure this is a play. Think about the Howzer set as well. Only Pierce Rate does take you down a few pegs. He's still going for it, man. I appreciate the dedication. Alright, let's end this man's dreams right here, right now. I don't think this is going to get any KOs. But it lines up a turn where he can do nothing, and we have ultimate next turn. So, GG boys, GG. Just press the cards. Well, ladies and gentlemen. Should we go for one more match, man? That one felt a little bit unfair. That was a bit of bullying there. But you can see why I went so in on this red team, man. It's just, it's a blessing for raking in that coin food and securing a fantastic ratio. I think we are in top 100 challenger still. However, the thing is, man, I'm going to be auto-farming so much, like today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. So I was thinking, like, earlier this week when I was doing my live streams, I'm like, okay, let's try and go for top 10 in both PvP this week. And then I realized, like, dude, it's like the best time to farm gear and the best time to farm gold this upcoming weekend. So I'm like, okay, it makes no sense really to chase for that now. So maybe next week, boys, maybe next week. We got friggin' Final Boss King coming out. Oh, stacked Hellbrun matchup. Stacked Hellbrun matchup. Let's go. Dude, this is the one I want to end on, hopefully. Okay. Oh, this is a nice play here. Nice play to start this one off. I like it. Because it shuts King's Purify down and also takes a big chunk out of him. This ain't going to be no easy matchup to win, boys. Okay, my opponent's probably going to go attack disable, yep. And then I don't have any counterplay to that. I literally have nothing I can do. Is it attack disable? Oh no, is it rank up everything? Oh no, that's fine. Bro, if he literally threw the attack disable card, man, he could have just shouted Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. He would have won. I think this gets King down. Come on. Oh, yes, man. Yes. Okay, that's sick. That's really good. And then we can tank Gowther's ultimate. And then the plan is, ideally, we need to draw cards to get Hellbrun down. But if he goes for attack disable this turn, then that would be a bad time. Yeah. You really need that gold buff in this matchup to counter attack disable. Okay, that was some good playing by him because now he's lined up a turn where he's got double ult. And now there's not too much I can do apart from be sad. So I think let's move this around here as well. But he doesn't drain all of our ult, and maybe we survive. Maybe we survive. But the key to, like, winning Hellbrun matchups is you've got to have that 1 out of 3 chance that you draw gold in the beginning. And then you can't be debuffed. No attack disable, no petrify. And then kill Hellbrun before he ults you, and game has been won. It's the general strategy there. Okay, Gowther's dead. Arthur may not be dead. If he somehow follows this up with attack disable though, bro. Oh no, Gowther's not dead. I'm in trouble. Wow, okay. See, this is the thing as well. A lot of Helram team players, they underestimate the Twigo unique and think, okay, I've got double ult, this is enough to kill any team, and then they go for it, but they don't realize that the team's like beefy, man. Like beefy. Okay, well, Twigo's got some nice cleave, man. He doesn't actually have much way to regenerate, but he does have, what would be the best play for him this turn? I don't know if he's gonna, like, do double upgrade on Merlin, Cube. He's gonna do something on double upgrade on that. Attack disable. Attack disable's a good plan, man. But now we can I fire this one off? I think I do, just get rid of that card. And then let's go for this into Gowther, get rid of future attack disables. Just wanted to get rid of that in hopes of drawing even more cards. Ideally, a nice little Rising Tornado would be sick. But yeah, this shuts down my opponent there. So you can see, even without like the optimal card draw of going like straight into gold and you can Howzer him down, someone actually do really well in that matchup, man. That was sick. I'm getting too ahead of myself here. Maybe just a little bit. Okay, I think what we do here is buff up Arthur. Going for this. Going for that. Just need to try and get Merlin down if we can. Perfect, mate. Perfect. And then we have one. Well played, sir. Well played. This man had gone, I think, sooner into attack disable. I don't know, he did use a lot of attack disable that fight, so had that going on for him. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. So Howzer is still an OP beast god of the 4th dimension. Like, he just did. He mopped up that king, bro. Mopped up that king so quickly. Like Arthur and him, even though they do have the natural type disadvantage to king, just due to Arthur's utility to shut down King. I feel like I really, when I was initially building teams around Arthur, I wasn't fully utilizing his ability to block out King's regeneration and debuff removal. And now that I'm playing a bit more smart with that, like, it just makes a lot of King matchups go down so quickly. Because if King can't remove debuffs and he can't regenerate, then yeah, he's not slowing down the unstoppable force of nature that is a 90% Pierce Rate Howzer. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy today's Howzer PvP video, if you do me a massive favour and smash that like button, that'd be greatly appreciated. But aside from that, thank you very much for watching, take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.